Have you ever imagined that a tiny leaf from a houseplant bought at a local nursery could make your heart stop? It sounds unbelievable, but the truth is even scarier. However, it is an undeniable reality at the present time. Let's explore a list of 7 extremely dangerous plants that you should absolutely never bring into your home. You've likely encountered some of these plants at garden centers, and the second spot is one of the most popular indoor plants, but few suspect its hidden danger. Don't leave yet, because this list might completely change your plant buying habits from today. I have many years of experience working in gardens and nurseries. What shocks me is that countless toxic plants are sold everywhere without any warning labels. Reputable organizations like the ASPCA, the Poison Control Center, and even the Royal Horticultural Society all have long lists of plants that can be dangerous to pets. They can even harm humans, yet they still sit proudly on store shelves. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to get the latest videos on gardening safety and plant care. Your support is the channel's motivation to grow, and who knows, it might just save a life. Leading the list is the oleander. At first glance, you'll be captivated by the elegant beauty of an ornamental shrub. With its tall, lush green foliage and clusters of vibrant pink, red, or white flowers, it looks like it stepped out of a distant tropical postcard. It's no wonder nurseries favor this plant so much. Oleander thrives in warm climates with year-round sunlight. It is very drought-tolerant and can turn a dull backyard into an exotic, vibrant space. But beware of its dark side. Every part of this plant is toxic, from the leaves, flowers, and stems, to even the smoke when you burn them. Oleander contains extremely potent toxins called cardiac glycosides, which can be deadly. Interestingly, similar compounds are used in some heart medications. Did you know that in medicine, the difference between life and death is just a dosage? With oleander, that dosage is strictly controlled by experts, but in nature, things are completely different. A tiny leaf from an oleander plant is enough to take a child's life. This is no joke or empty theory. Not only humans, but even our four-legged friends like dogs and cats face deadly danger from this plant, with symptoms ranging from vomiting and slowed heart rate to sudden death. Without prompt emergency care, these are not just stories on paper. They are heartbreaking realities that have happened. Imagine, in California, horses have tragically died just from accidentally chewing on oleander branches carelessly discarded on lush pastures. Every summer, veterinary hospitals continuously issue urgent warnings. When you trim oleander hedges, the discarded branches can become death traps for pets that accidentally eat them. But if you love the vibrant and alluring beauty of oleander flowers, don't despair. There are safer options for your garden. Try planting hibiscus, equally brilliant flowers, completely harmless to both humans and pets, yet still bringing that fresh tropical vibe without any hidden danger. If oleander startled you, then brace yourself. The next plant on this list is even more frightening and dangerous. At first glance, it looks delicate and fragile, as if from a fairy tale. But once it enters your body, it acts like a time bomb aimed straight at your heart. Let's explore another plant that is equally famous, but extremely dangerous: foxglove. Ranking second on the list of most dangerous plants is foxglove, a species that looks like it just stepped out of a magical fairy tale garden. With its tall stalks and vibrant bell-shaped flowers in shades of purple, pink, and white, you've probably passed by them and couldn't help but admire them, mesmerized. Can you imagine their enchanting allure? They are like tiny trumpets resounding in a lush green meadow, inviting all eyes. That captivating beauty is why nurseries love them. They are eye-catching, attract bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds, and are extremely easy to grow, a perfect combination for plant lovers. Once planted, this plant can turn a simple flower bed into a display masterpiece, but hidden behind that delicate, alluring exterior is a deadly secret. Foxglove harbors a powerful mixture of chemicals, including digitalis glycosides, substances that can save lives in a doctor's hands but can easily kill if used incorrectly. In modern medicine, digitalis has been used by doctors for centuries to treat heart failure with strictly controlled doses, but in nature, the dosage from foxglove is completely uncontrolled and becomes extremely deadly. Just accidentally eating a small part of foxglove can lead to nausea, severe vomiting, dangerous heart arrhythmias, convulsions, and the risk of cardiac arrest at any moment. The real danger is very real and close, especially when young children easily mistake the pretty tubular flowers for something edible, a deadly trap hidden in innocent beauty. Throughout history, we have been reminded countless times with terrifying warnings. Back in the 18th century, foxglove was highly valued in medicine for its ability to strengthen a weak heart. However, the line between healing and poisoning is thinner than you think. Even today, emergency rooms frequently receive patients, both humans and pets, who have accidentally ingested this dangerous foxglove plant. In England, there have been cases of gardeners suffering severe poisoning simply because they didn't wear gloves when handling the plant and later inadvertently touched their mouths. So what is a safe alternative if you still crave a tall, colorful look for your garden? Try snapdragons, a plant that is both tall and bursting with vibrant colors in stunning shades of pink, purple, and yellow. The best part? It's completely harmless to children and pets. You'll have all the alluring beauty without any worries. And trust me, if foxglove gave you the chills, brace yourself. The plant coming up next is far more terrifying. This is one of the most popular houseplants on the planet. Yet many people casually place it in their living rooms without realizing that even a small bite could leave them struggling to breathe. It's time to talk about the dumb cane, Dieffenbachia. Taking the third spot is a plant you've likely encountered in offices, living rooms, and even in nurseries. Called the dumb cane, this plant boasts large, glossy leaves in green, splashed with striking cream or yellow patches. Dieffenbachia truly is a standout ornamental plant that catches everyone's eye. It breathes a fresh tropical feel into indoor spaces, turning every little corner of your home into a vibrant oasis. That's why nurseries especially love it. Easy to care for, tolerates low light, and instantly adds style to any space. However, what most people don't realize is, hidden deep inside those beautiful leaves are countless microscopic needle-shaped crystals called calcium oxalate. Once someone chews or bites the plant, those sharp crystals instantly pierce the soft tissues in the mouth and throat. They act like tiny shards of glass, causing intense burning pain, swelling of the lips and tongue. In many cases, the throat can swell so much that it becomes difficult to breathe or speak. For this terrifying reason, the plant is called dumb cane. Victims of poisoning cannot speak, and believe it or not, it has happened many times. Floods of frantic calls pour into poison control centers in the US and Europe every day, from children carelessly chewing leaves to mischievous dogs and cats biting the stem. In severe cases, patients must be hospitalized immediately so doctors can keep the airway open, otherwise life is threatened. Don't think that just not eating it is safe. Even touching the sap once can irritate your skin, and if you accidentally rub your eyes, burning consequences are inevitable. But don't worry, you can completely replace them with absolutely safe plants. So what are those? If you're captivated by tropical beauty with broad leaves, switch to the parlor palm or Boston fern, both lovely and benign. Both are extremely hardy, easy to grow and care for, especially they are harmless to both people and pets, yet still provide a fresh, green space that rivals those toxic plants. You'll get a cool, peaceful feel without worrying that your living room becomes a danger zone. And if you think dumb cane is the worst, wait until you see number 4 on this list. It's far more frightening. At first glance, you'd think it's a cute mini palm, which is why nurseries often display it as a must-have decorative item. But the harsh truth is, this seemingly harmless plant has sent countless pets to the veterinary emergency room, and just a tiny piece is enough to severely damage their liver. It's time to reveal the truth about the sago palm, one of those plants that looks beautiful but contains deadly poison. Introducing the 4th spot on our terrifying list, the sago palm. At first glance, you'd mistake it for an adorable miniature palm, a chubby trunk, dark green leaves spreading out in a captivating shape. The tropical vibe it gives off is enough to make anyone want to pack a suitcase and go on vacation immediately. Every nursery loves it because it's easy to grow, has a unique shape, and is suitable for potting both indoors and outdoors, truly ideal for fast sales. Many buyers have hastily considered it a great statement plant for living rooms or patios, completely unaware of the hidden danger. But hidden deep beneath that beautiful exterior is one of the deadliest threats to pets that you'd never expect. Not just the leaves or stem, but every part of the sago palm contains toxins. with the seeds being the most dangerous. Inside those seeds is psychocin, a potent toxin that directly attacks the liver of dogs and cats. Just a tiny bite, you may see your pet vomiting, diarrhea, severe convulsions, liver failure, and many unfortunate cases have ended in death. Warnings from veterinary clinics keep being issued about this plant, as it is among the top culprits causing fatal poisoning for pets across the United States. Those stories truly break the heart. Countless reports tell of dogs accidentally finding fallen seeds in the yard, then being rushed to the vet for emergency care. Then the owners painfully realize the exorbitant treatment costs and the frighteningly slim chance of survival. When the first signs appear, that plant still wears a harmless appearance. No thorns, no bright warning colors, but hidden inside is a silent killer for animals. So, if you crave a tropical palm space that is absolutely safe, choose the areca palm or the ponytail palm. Both offer similar decorative beauty, but are completely pet-friendly and child-friendly. They thrive indoors, adding a touch of tropical flavor, without harboring any lurking toxic price. And if you think the sago palm is dangerous enough for pets, wait until you discover the fifth position. This plant is grown for its spectacular foliage, but inside its seeds hides one of the most notorious poisons on the planet. It is the very toxin you've read about in spy novels or crime stories. Now let's take a look at the castor oil plant, the species in fifth place. It is a plant with a sturdy, impressive appearance and a unique decorative quality in its own way. The castor oil plant has tall stems, giant star-shaped leaves, and spiny red seed pods, often chosen as a striking focal point in gardens. Gardeners sometimes sell them because of their exotic tropical look, and it's easy to see why. The plant grows like crazy, quickly filling empty spaces and capturing everyone's attention. For gardeners craving a stunning focal point, it seems like a perfect choice. But this is exactly what makes it one of the most poisonous plants in the world. Inside the castor oil plant seeds lies the highly toxic ricin. You may have heard of this extremely dangerous toxin in spy stories or detective novels. Ricin, a deadly poison not to be taken lightly. Even a tiny amount is enough to stop your body from producing protein, causing severe organ failure and ultimately irreversible death. Can you believe it? Just 2 or 3 seeds are enough to take the life of a small child. For pets, the danger is no less. Merely touching the seeds can cause devastating consequences. If you don't wash your hands thoroughly, even a light touch to your eyes or mouth afterward can put you in a dangerous situation. And this is no joke or fantasy. Reality has recorded many cases where children mistook those shiny seeds for candy or beans, leading to emergency hospitalization in critical condition. Even poison control centers around the world have reported numerous poisoning cases directly linked to this dangerous toxic plant. Therefore, many regions have issued warnings or even completely banned the cultivation of castor oil plants because its presence poses too great a threat to both humans and surrounding animals. So, what are safer alternatives you can grow that are still beautiful? If you love a tropical style with large, impressive foliage, think of elephant ear plants or canna lilies. They perfectly meet your desires. Both of these plants have large, attractive leaves and vibrant flowers that are very eye-catching. But the biggest difference is that they are completely benign and pose no threat to the health of your family members or pets. If you think ricin is a nightmare, wait until you discover the 6th plant on this list. It will surprise you. On the surface, it is a very gentle-looking plant, with pretty flower clusters often favored for garden decoration. Yet hidden behind that beauty, its flowers and leaves can cause numerous symptoms ranging from dizziness, nausea, to deep coma in some severe cases. Let's look at 2 familiar names, azalea and its relative rhododendron. The 6th plant will certainly amaze you, because it is one of the most widely popular ornamental plants globally. Azaleas and their close relatives, rhododendrons. Just walk through a nursery in spring, you will find them everywhere. A sea of vibrant colors, soft pink, deep purple, crimson, pure white, as if someone had skillfully painted them onto every branch. Homeowners love this plant for its resilient vitality, year-round green leaves, and its ability to turn any front yard into a poetic masterpiece of fresh flowers. It's no surprise that nurseries still tirelessly sell them in huge quantities, but behind that seductive appearance lies a dangerous secret lurking. Both azaleas and rhododendrons contain toxic compounds called granotoxins, Once they enter the body through the digestive tract, these toxins immediately disrupt the function of sodium channels, the key signals that maintain the nerves, muscles, and even the heart. Swallowing just a few small leaves or some nectar is enough to trigger a series of terrifying symptoms: nausea, dizziness, abdominal cramps, and dangerously low blood pressure. In the most severe cases, victims can fall into a deep coma or face heart complications leading to tragic death. This is not a myth. It has been recorded in history for thousands of years. Ancient texts once described mad honey, honey made from bees feeding on rhododendron nectar in parts of Turkey. Soldiers centuries ago ate that honey and fell seriously ill, with horrifying symptoms: mental confusion, incessant vomiting, and full-body paralysis. The toxins in azaleas and rhododendrons are so powerful that they can directly contaminate honey produced by bees. Even in modern times, poisoning cases are constantly reported. Poison control centers receive numerous frantic calls each year regarding pets, especially poor dogs. Just one chew of an azalea leaf can cause severe vomiting, diarrhea, continuous drooling, exhaustion, and if not treated immediately, death. The ASPCA in the United States has listed azaleas among the most dangerous plants, with high potential for fatality in pets. So what are some beautiful and safe alternatives you can confidently plant? If you're craving a garden bursting with spring colors, try elegant camellias or charming honeysuckle. They are completely safe. Both offer lush green foliage and vibrant, colorful flowers, without any toxic threat to people or pets. You still get a brilliant, welcoming beauty for your garden, but this time without any worry about the safety of your pets or loved ones. And if you think azaleas are scary, just wait. When we get to the 7th plant, things get even more horrifying. This is a plant that countless families bring into their homes every year during major holidays, proudly displaying it on dining tables or bookshelves. But for cats, just a tiny bite on its petal can cause acute kidney failure and lead to death. Yes, that is the lily. Finally, ranked 7th, we face a plant that many people revere as elegant, pure, even sacred, but hidden behind it is a deadly danger. With their tall stature, wide-open petals, and sweet, intoxicating fragrance, lilies have long been one of the most popular flowers among florists. It's easy to see lilies everywhere, from the brilliant ambiance of weddings, solemn Easter services, to sad funerals, or simply in your home during festive seasons. You can easily buy lovely potted lilies from nurseries or garden centers. Their beauty and popularity are truly a sweet trap that few can resist. After all, who wouldn't want to bring into their living room those pristine whites, warm oranges, or soft pinks that are blooming so brilliantly? However, few realize that behind that enchanting beauty, the lily is a very dangerous silent killer, especially for adorable cats. And don't think that only actions like taking a small bite of the flower head or eating a big mouthful of leaves are dangerous. The truth is much scarier. Even a very small, seemingly harmless contact can lead to a tragic death. Just imagine a tiny amount of pollen sticking to a cat's soft fur, which they then lick clean, is enough to cause acute kidney failure, a nightmare for any cat owner. Even drinking the water from a vase holding lilies can push your cat into the jaws of death within just a few hours. That's an unexpected fatal point. The initial symptoms are usually vomiting, loss of appetite, and becoming lethargic and exhausted, clear signs that something very bad is happening inside their body. If not treated immediately, most poisoning cases will not survive. Time is gold, but here, time is more precious than the life of your pet. Although veterinarians have been continuously warning, every holiday season, veterinary clinics still receive heartbreaking emergency cases from cat owners who are unaware or uninformed. Cat owners are completely unaware of the danger lurking right inside their own homes. That's a haunting question. They casually place a vase of lilies on the kitchen counter and go to work all day. When they return, they only find their beloved pet in critical condition, waiting for a miracle. The chance of survival plummets if not treated within the first 18 hours. That's the terrifying speed at which the toxin infiltrates and destroys a cat's body. And here's the notable point. Although the toxicity levels of different lilies vary for humans, for cats, the danger is universal. There is no safe exception. Whether it's the pristine Easter lily, the vibrant tiger lily, the gentle day lily, or the elegant star lily, all carry a deadly danger for cats. If you have a cat at home, consider all lilies as an absolute taboo. And don't think dogs are safe. Dog owners also need to be extremely cautious, because if a dog accidentally swallows a lily, they can suffer severe stomach upset. Although they are less sensitive than cats, it's still an unnecessary risk. So the question is, what flowers can safely replace lilies, both beautiful and benign, so you can still enjoy their beauty without worrying about your pets? If you desire luxurious, elegant beauty without worrying about lurking dangers, choose orchids or roses. Both are pet-friendly and completely safe. These plants shine brilliantly in vases or pots, offering a similar sense of elegance without threatening your adorable furry friends. And here is the final message I want to send you. Greenery can infuse living spaces with joy, color, and vibrant energy. However, the wrong plant can bring unforeseen tragedy. Now that you understand the potential dangers, you can make wise decisions to protect your beloved home and garden. Before we conclude, I'd like to quickly go over a few more notable plants. They are not on the main list, but you should definitely know about them to avoid. First is the hydrangea, a familiar flower that few suspect. With its giant ball-shaped flower clusters, it is one of the most beloved garden plants worldwide. But there is a delicate precaution. Its leaves and flower buds contain cyanogenic compounds, the same family of chemicals that can release highly toxic cyanide. When ingested, it usually takes a large amount to cause serious harm, but it is still worth being cautious. Pets and young children are vulnerable if they happen to chew on this plant. Next is monkshood, also known as aconitum, the queen of deadly poisons. Its deep purple or blue flowers grow on tall stems, giving it an aristocratic, almost regal air, but don't let that enchanting appearance fool you. Just touching the plant without gloves can cause tingling and numbness. Eating even a small amount has been proven to cause rapid death. Throughout history, this plant has been associated with poisoning since ancient Roman times, and even today, gardeners are warned to handle it with extreme caution. Finally, the philodendron, you'll find them everywhere, as houseplants, climbing trellises, or in hanging baskets. They are not as dangerous as the previous ones, but they contain calcium oxalate crystals, the same irritating substance found in dumb cane. Chewing a leaf can cause burning, swelling, and drooling in pets or young children, making them extremely uncomfortable. Although not life-threatening in most cases, it's enough to make you rush them to a veterinarian or pediatrician. But keep this in mind, the plants we just mentioned are not all. In fact, nurseries still sell countless other dangerous plants without any warning on the label. Therefore, thoroughly researching what you plan to bring into your garden becomes extremely essential. Finally, let's go over a few super quick yet extremely effective safety tips to help you avoid all these potential hazards. After identifying the dangerous enemies, it's time to discuss how to protect ourselves, our loved ones, and our pets from these dangers. Tip number 1. Never skip reading the plant label. Look for keywords like toxic, contains poison, or not safe for pets. If the label has no warning line, don't assume it's completely harmless. Many nurseries often forget to mention potential risks. Take a few minutes to look up the name of the plant you intend to buy. Before deciding to pull out your wallet, quickly search the plant's scientific name on your smartphone. One small click to check can save you from countless troubles later. Second tip. If you have any suspicion that a child or pet has bitten into a questionable plant, absolutely do not hesitate waiting for consequences. If the victim is a pet, immediately call the veterinarian or take them to the nearest emergency animal hospital. In case of human poisoning, you need to quickly call the Poison Control Center or take them directly to the emergency room. Golden time is a critical factor. The earlier medical intervention, the more significant the difference. Third tip. Instead of risking with lurking dangerous ornamental plants, choose safe ones to grow in your garden. You can try planting fragrant lavender, vibrant marigolds, or cheerful sunflowers. They are beautiful, bright, and completely harmless. Moreover, these plants are magnets attracting bees, butterflies, and other pollinators, a great benefit for your garden's ecosystem. And as a small bonus for you, whenever you feel unsure, always double-check the plant's name before deciding to buy. This only takes a mere 10 seconds of your time, but it can prevent a regrettable accident. Truly a small investment for great safety. And that, dear friend, is the 7 most dangerous plants that you absolutely should not bring home from nurseries. No matter how charming their appearance may be, hidden behind that beauty are poisons and dangers that most people are unaware of. Always remember, no nursery will warn you. The responsibility lies with you. You must equip yourself with knowledge to distinguish safe plants from dangerous ones. Now, I really want to hear your opinion. Among this list of dangerous plants, which one surprised you the most? Is it the deadly oleander, the terrifying lilies that can kill cats, or even the castor beans containing the famous ricin toxin? Don't hesitate to share your answer in the comments below. I'll read every comment carefully, and I truly enjoy hearing everyone's stories and experiences, especially if this video has provided you with valuable insights. Please support by hitting the like button, sharing this video with other plant-loving friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new content. When you subscribe, you'll always be the first to get notified whenever I release a new video on gardening safety topics. Together, let's learn how to care for plants and build a garden that is not only stunningly beautiful, but also truly safe. Your support means a great deal to me, and if we join hands, we can absolutely raise awareness about the hidden dangers right in our own gardens. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Always keep your garden safe, and see you in the next video.